YouTube, welcome back to another video. My name is Motion FX, and today I'll be breaking down this strategy that makes me over $5,000 every single month. So let's get into the video. Every day I come into the market at 9 a.m. in the morning, right? So 9 a.m. EST. So I'm gonna mark up where I come into the market. I come into the market at 9 a.m. every single day on this blue vertical line right here. Now, what I want to see every day when I come into the market is I want to see a high to be created and a low to be created, right? So the high is going to be a resistance and the low is going to be a support zone, right? So let me just clear the screen real quick and I'm just going to show you guys what I saw. So like I said, I came into the market at 9 a.m., which is on this blue vertical line. Now, when I came into the market, I seen that we had a high right here, which is exactly what I wanted to see. And I see that we had a low created right here, which is exactly what I wanted to see, right? So the high is always going to be resistance and the low is always going to be support. So remember that, right? So let me just draw it out. We have resistance, right? We have resistance at this high and we have support at this low, right? Now, all I want to see is a breakout of either the resistance or the support zone at market open, right? So market open for me is 9:30 a.m. So why I say market open is because at market open, this is when the market has the most amount of volume, right? So this is the best time for you to take a trade and make money, right? So I wanted to see a breakout of either this high or this low, resistance or support at market open. It has to be at market open. So 9:30 a.m. EST is market open for me. Now for you, I don't know what time it is, but that's up to you to find out, right? So as you can see right here, this is literally the exact 9:30 a.m. candle, right? We got the breakout to the upside. As soon as we got the breakout, entered on a buy position. Normally, I would put my stop below the recent zone. So if we broke out of the resistance, like you see right here, I would normally put my stop below the support zone. Or if we break out of the support zone, I would normally put my stop above the resistance zone. But in this case, the stop would have been too big, right? As you can see right here, it says stop 95.7, right? So in this case, the stop was too big. I don't go more than a 50-point stop loss. So if the stop is more than a 50, I'm not gonna use it. So normally, if it's this big, I'm gonna just bring it down to a 50-point stop loss, right? So it's not too much of a big stop. As you can see right here, it says 50.95. Now we have a 50-point stop loss, and I just target a 1 to 2 risk to reward. As you can see right here, it says risk/reward ratio 2.38, right? Literally pretty simple strategy. You know what I'm saying? It's just called a breakout strategy. You find your high, you find your low, and all you want to see is price either break above or below those zones at market open, right? And you take the trade in the direction the price broke out of in, and money, right? Pretty easy, pretty simple, right? Now there's a little twist to it sometimes, right? So I'm just gonna give you guys another example, right? So I'm just gonna come over here and I'm gonna go to a specific trade. Okay, so normally, right, sometimes price will have something that's called a fake out, right? So basically, it's basically the same thing, the same breakout strategy, right? So you want to see support and you want to see resistance, right? Basically a high and a low. So we have our high, right? We have our high and then we have our low created. And now we want to see either a breakout of either zone at 9:30 a.m., right? Basically, that's the strategy. But sometimes price would fake out, right? So price would go up, pretend like it's about to break out, and then go the opposite way. Now, how to prevent that is you would want to see volume, right? So volume is very important to this strategy, right? Volume is very important. This is the whole reason why we trade at 9:30 a.m., right? That's when price has the most volume, right? So what you want to see is price to create a high, price to create a low, and then you want to see price break out of that zone with volume. So you want to see price fly out of that zone, right? You want to see price just have a good push out of that zone without basically hesitating to break out of that zone, right? So once price has volume and it's just flying through that zone, then we are clear that we have a clean breakout and we're going to be going to the upside. Now, sometimes when price is going to fake out, what you would see is price would come up here and price would just barely break out of that zone, right? Price would break out, but it's just moving pretty slow and it just doesn't seem like it want to break out, right? It's not pushing, it's not no volume, it's just moving pretty slow. Then more than likely price is obviously going to fake you out, right? So normally price would do that and then boom, opposite way. So always keep in mind with this strategy, to prevent a fake out, you want to make sure price is volume. So you want to see price just has a good push out of that zone, right? So you want to see price create high, low, and then you just want to see a good push out of that zone. Once you see a good push with volume, then we can enter in our buy position or our sell position, depends on which way, and we cash, right? So this is basically literally exactly what happened here. Let me just clear the charts up real quick. So like I said, we come into the market at 9 a.m. every single day, right? So we came in on this candle right here, and as you can see right here, we have a high created before 9:30, right? Which is exactly what I wanted to see. I want to see a high and a low to be created before 9:30. This is the 9:30 candle, right? So let's just not pay attention to that right now. So we have our high and we have our low right here, right? So we have our support at this low, right? And we have our resistance at this high, right? Now we have a fake out at 9:30, right? As you can see right here, we have a fake out. Now we didn't fall for it. Why? Because price didn't break out with volume, right? Price was pretty slow. Price was not moving. You know what I'm saying? Price was hesitating to break out of that resistance zone. So we didn't take this little trade to the upside, right? We didn't fall for it. So we waited, we was patient, and then as you can see right here, we got a good push to the downside on a breakout of the support zone. And as soon as we saw that, we entered on our sell position and we put our stops above the recent zone. Like I said, right? If the stop is too big, more than a 50-point stop, then you would just go to a 50-point stop. In this case, the stop was a 27-point stop loss, right? That's pretty small, pretty easy, right? And the same thing, we just target our 1 to 2 risk to reward and we cash, right? We make money, right? Pretty easy, simple strategy. You know what I'm saying? Just a pretty simple breakout strategy. You want to find a high, which is resistance. You want to find a low, which is support. And you just want to see a breakout at market open. So whether it's 9:30 a.m. for you, 8:30 a.m. for you, I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I just want to come in here and clarify the strategy and just give you guys a pretty simple strategy, bro. This is what I use on a daily basis. This strategy makes me plus $5,000 every single month. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty simple, beginner friendly. So if you guys do want to learn this strategy, I can personally teach you one-on-one. Just click the link in the description below. I got a mentorship, you know what I'm saying? I'll teach you personally one-on-one and help you become profitable. And I also have a free Discord where we live trade every single day from Monday through Friday at 9:15 a.m. EST. Completely free, no cost. So if you guys want to learn how to trade, click the link in the description below. Follow me on Instagram at MotionFX. Follow me on TikTok at MotionFX. And start your trading journey.